Hello fellow simmers, it's Samuel Beeman of BLS here, and today we're doing something a little bit different, something that hasn't been done in a long time, and that is a Train Sim World review video. So recently I picked up a new DLC for Train Sim World. It is quite old now, it came out for Train Sim World 2, but I personally have never looked at it or never tried it or never been on it before, so I'm going to be taking my first look at it. And that is, we're going to go to the trains so we can show you what it is. So, and that is basically, where is it? There it is. Yeah, so that's what it is there. So it's the Cathcart Circle Line route for Train Sim World. So I've never ever done this before, and it comes with the Class 314 EMU, and basically it is a modern suburban network linking Glasgow's suburbs with the historic Glasgow Central Hub. So yeah, I'm looking forward to having a look at it and giving it a try. So first of all, just want to have a look around the Train Sim World 3 menu. As you can see, a lot has changed since Train Sim World 2. The menu has all completely changed, and you know what, I quite like it. I think it's really good. Look, we've got our training area where you can go and do some training on certain locomotives and units. Got basic training there where you can start off with basic training, explore on foot so you can walk around the training centre. You've got video tutorials. You've got the Creators Club where you can get all your reskins and all bits and pieces that people have created for the game. And obviously you've got your To The Trains, which is the main area where you can go and play the game. You've also got information about your profile, so stating what level you're at, favourite route. Mine is the West Somerset Railway. My level used to be a lot higher than this. Obviously the levels basically went back to 0 when you've got a new version of the route. Got a new version of the game. So obviously your saved data from Train Sim World 2 and Train Sim World 1 does not carry over to Train Sim World 3. That was specified by DTG when this game came out. But yeah, it tells you all about your progress and all of that, although to be honest with you, I really don't care much about progress. I'm just here to drive the trains. So without further ado, let's actually go into the route itself and take a look at it. So let's select Cathcart Circle Line and take a look at what it has to offer. So here we have our timetable, we have scenarios, we have training module, explore on foot. Yeah, so I think the first thing to do is to sort of go into one of the scenarios. So, or in fact, what we'll do is we'll go to the training module first. So we'll go to the route introduction, of course, because that's what we want to see. We want to see what the route has to offer. So that is what we're going to do. So let's get started. Welcome to the Glasgow Cathcart Circle Line. Cathcart. Oh, look at this.
Welcome to Train Sim World 2, an immersive and highly detailed rail simulation featuring authentic routes and trains from around the world. You've just been awarded some action points. These are displayed in the top right corner of the screen and count towards your overall experience. It is necessary to be fully observant of the surrounding world. Practice by looking up, down, left and right.
No. Oh, look at that train over there, that's cool, isn't it? Right. Look at this. This looks fantastic, doesn't it? I mean, I do admire Train Sim World for the detail, they really do. It really does look nice.
This is one of many interactives to be discovered, but not all of them will be as easy to find as this one.
Route map. Okay, so we've got to board the train now. So this is a Class 314. Oh my lords, this looks stunning. This really does. Oh, look at the weathering on that. Ho ho. Okay, so we'll have an actual review of the unit in a minute. But these are lovely trains. They kind of give you the class 313, 315 kind of vibes. Very similar trains. Also, we've got to go all the way down here, have we? What station even is this? I believe this is Glasgow. Is it Glasgow? Can't even see the name. Obviously, I've never been to this part of the country, so I don't really know. So let's have a look, see what the station sign says. Ah, it's Glasgow Central. Awesome. Does look very smart, doesn't it? Right. We've got to enter the cab, have we?
A lot of time will be spent operating trains, so when ready, sit in the driver's seat.
Oh, look at this! It's got that sort of that yellow interior these things did have. Fantastic. Nice little animation there.
You can pause the experience at any point and review previous and current objectives. Check it out now and then return to the game when ready.
Okay, I get the point.
A heads-up display has appeared on the right-hand side of the screen. This is a guide to what the train is doing. This is the speed display. The white needle shows current speed, and the red marker indicates the maximum permitted speed. This is the direction display. An arrow will indicate forward, reverse, and neutral directions. This is the power display. A number will indicate what position the power control is in. These are the brake indicators. They show the state of the various brake systems, allowing independent management of them. In the top right are the signal and speed limit displays. These feature an indication of what is approaching and a countdown distance to when they will come into effect. Some of these displays can be hidden via the settings menu for a more challenging experience.
Okie dokie. So I'm already in forward, so literally I just have to operate the power handle. Okay, so that's telling you a lot about driving this. Mind you, there is a 314 introduction, so that probably tells you how to drive the actual thing. So it's just an introduction, isn't it? Okay, it's put me straight into throttle free. Brilliant. Wait, throttle free? That should be notch free. I must admit the frame rates in this on this route are really good already. Wow, okay. I'll give it credit for that.
Glasgow Central is one of the major railway termini in Scotland, servicing commuter trains running around the Cathcart Circle line and connecting the surrounding areas of Neilston and Newton.
Does sound pretty nice. Oh, this cab. Very nice textures.
This particular train is a Class 314 electric multiple unit and consists of a pair of 3-car units. It's capable of travelling at a top speed of 70 miles per hour.
LED signals. Shame they're not incandescent ones, but modern
Train
era
Sim
for
World 2 allows you to ride and drive from a selection of camera views. Let's take a look now while exploring this train.
you. Okie dokie. Oh yes, look at that. Oh, that is extremely nice. I've got to take a screenshot of that. Oh yes. Bloody hell, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. And I'm not usually like a huge electric lover as such, because I'm more of a steam and diesel man, but these things are lovely units, because I mean, obviously these are old second gen units, and obviously a lot of them are going out of action now. A lot of them have been withdrawn. Obviously the PEPs have recently been withdrawn, the 313s, which is very sad considering they were the oldest units on the network. But yeah,
You've only explored a small area here, so let's take a look at what else there is to enjoy. Welcome to Glasgow, Scotland's largest city with a rich history of shipbuilding, manufacturing, art and culture. Here you can experience the hustle and bustle of a modern suburban network using classic electric traction which links Glasgow's suburbs with the historic Glasgow Central Hub. Along the way, be sure to apply tourist posters, refill newspaper stands, place route maps and refill planters. Ferry commuters around the busy Circle Line and to and from Newton and Neilston. Welcome to the Cathcart Circle Line.
Hey! Well, I'm enjoying and liking what I see so far. Let's put it that way. Do I go straight up to level 2 on that now? Well, I think it's time to continue on to our next part of our adventure, which will probably be learning about the Class 314 Electric Multiple Unit.
Welcome to driver training. Today you'll be taken through the operation of a Class 314 electric multiple unit in ScotRail livery. During this brief introduction, we'll go through the critical driving controls and passenger operations. When you're ready, climb aboard to get started.
Oh, I just... look at it. It looks just gorgeous. I'm really happy with this. Really am. It does look incredibly smart, doesn't it?
Take a seat in the driver's position. This is where you'll be spending most of your time. To activate the control desk, insert the master key.
Okie dokie. Wait for the main reservoir to charge. Oh, this is brilliant. This is done properly. This cab is very nice. We've got sun visor we can operate. Pull the window down. Fantastic. Shame we can't go outside to actually see the pantograph coming up.
The reverser determines the direction of travel.
I didn't want to press the wiper, I wanted to press the... Screw it.
This train is now ready to depart. Use the throttle to apply power and get moving.
Okay, I think the first thing we want to hear is the horn, because obviously, you know, everyone wants to hear that. So let's give it a blast. That's really nice. Very nicely edited as well. You can do quick bursts. That's great. Although one thing that is a bit annoying is the bell goes off when I press B. Don't know if you can hear that, but that's kind of annoying. So it's obviously got the B key has got the bell on for some reason as well. That's going to annoy me. I need to find out what that keybind is. Does look a bit blurry down there. It looks a bit... not sure about this weather condition.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce motor stress and maintenance requirements. Keeping to speed limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of brake by moving the train brake. We're now going to perform a test of the emergency braking system. Put the train brake into emergency. The emergency brake has been applied and the train will need to be recovered before continuing.
Okay.
Great work. Now let's get moving again.
Oh, is that it? Fair enough.
Nice job. We can now continue the journey to Glasgow Central.
Let's have a listen to the sounds outside. Oh! Okay, my bad. I was too busy like focusing on listening to the sounds. I've overspeeded. My bad. Oh well. Oh, now it goes up to speed. Brilliant. That doesn't sound too bad, you know. I think the traction motors could use with being a little bit louder, like more of a louder hum, but you know what? It's not too bad. Does the fan work? Hey, the fan works. Brilliant. This is a lovely cab. The texturing is very nice. What I have noticed is they haven't told me. Well, we haven't actually. See, our AWS is isolated. That should be unisolated.
You're now approaching
surely.
Glasgow Central. Use the train brake to apply braking force and slow the train down.
Yeah, but what about our AWS? It's technically illegal driving here. Oh, shite. Speeding. Right, hang on. There we go. You see, it should have told me to unisolate my AWS at the start, so that's a bit of a problem. So that's a little bit of a fault there with the training there. Because we're doing some illegal moves there. I like the flange squeal on that, it sounds really nice. The whole thing, the sounds are actually really good on this unit. And it makes a big difference, because obviously a lot of stuff in Train Sim World, the sounds are obviously, well, quite often not up to scratch, but this thing actually sounds really good. They've done the editing really well on this. So well done, DTG. And the overall look of this does look really nice. Like look at this coming into Glasgow City. Just looks absolutely stunning. What would be fantastic is if we could have like a rail tour pack or something for this route with like the LSL 47. Lady Diana Spencer, the ScotRail one. That would be brilliant. Right. Apologies for that, it's just me mum and dad coming in the house. Yeah, just look at this. Oh, it just looks spectacular. Really does. I've got to admit, I'm impressed with this. This was a good thing to pick up in the sale. I've always wanted to visit Scotland. That is something that I'd love to do at some point. But obviously it's very far up the country from where I am. Because obviously I'm down in Cambridge area, in Suffolk. And yeah, so I'm miles away from Scotland. Well, it does act very well. Let's try and get up to the buffers, yeah. Ooh, yes, there we are.
Take a quick glance of the platform to ensure all is safe before unlocking the doors.
Oh, look at that. That's pretty much bang on. Fantastic. Doors opening.
To travel out of Glasgow Central, we'll have to change ends. Let's do this now while the passengers are boarding.
Excellent. Station announcements, like it. Oh, off. Off is forward. Remove the master key.
With this cab shut down, head to the other end of the train and bring it into operation.
I need to isolate my AWS. You didn't tell me about that though, did ya? No. Dear oh dear, Matt. Well, yeah, look at this. You can sit in the seat. The frame rates are actually really nice on this. I must admit, I'm impressed with the frames. I haven't got much in the means of stutter on this route. Yeah, Mum, I'm doing a video. Yes, please. But yeah, very nice indeed. We've got the racking where you can put the suitcases up and everything. We've got all these nice signs. We've got private, do not obstruct this door, emergency door release. You know, it's just brilliant to see these details. You know, and we've got the sort of that moquette on the seats. You know, the ScotRail moquette. The livery application is done very nicely indeed. Obviously, I know the ScotRail livery, and they've got this pretty spot on. To be honest with you, I can't really fault it. And the unit itself, detail-wise and sound-wise as well, looks absolutely stunning. They've done a really good job on it. Insert the master key. Headlights and marker lights. Reverser to neutral.
Now we've changed ends and completed our passenger boarding, set the doors to locked.
But you haven't. Oh, he hasn't asked me to unisolate the AWS. That's what you got to do every time. You have to do that. That's an important thing. Why haven't they added this in? They should tell you to do that.
Proceed to the next stop at Pollokshields West, unguided this time, and see how you get on.
Instrument lights. Ooh. Right. Apply power to get moving. Fantastic. Off we go. Nice and easy will do. Cool, this thing does tend to get moving once you apply more power from notch 1, doesn't it? Rail joint sounds sound good on this as well. Does this work, the NRN? No. That's a shame. Footwall demister doesn't work. Destination blind light on, that's what we want. Hee. Let's open the window a bit, get some more sound in here. Oh, yes. Look at that. Isn't that just a lovely view? Very nice scenery. I'll give him credit for this. This is certainly one of the better Train Sim World DLCs that I've probably reviewed and looked at. I'll be definitely doing another video on this because I think this deserves to have more than one video. Oh, it does sound good, doesn't it? I might have to get the 313 DLC for East Coastway, to be fair. Because obviously I've really enjoyed this 314, so I'm just wondering what the actual 313 will be like. Interesting to see the slow speed limits coming out of Glasgow, that's cool. Oh, got a yellow coming up. This is why it's important to have your AWS DTG. That's why you should specify it in the training module. Important bit of kit. It's probably one of the, if that, it is probably the most important thing within a loco/unit's cab. Why they haven't specified it in this training module, I don't know. But there you go. Oh, there's another unit there. I love the sound of that, it sounds really weird. Funny AWS alarm. It's like one of those old-fashioned style ones, isn't it? Because obviously these are second gen, so they're quite old. Hey! Here we are. Oh no, we don't want to put it in emergency.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating this train.
Hey! Okay guys, so that was my video on the first look of the Train Sim World Glasgow Cathcart route. It's Cathcart, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. I think it's it's got potential. Obviously, as I say, it's my first look. I've never used that route DLC before. But yeah, fantastic. Was really impressed with that. Fantastic. I think I need to do another video on that. It deserves another video. Very impressed. So well done, DTG, on that. Although, as I say, should have put the AWS, should have mentioned that in the training module. It's very important bit of kit. So thank you for watching, guys. This has been your boy Samuel Beeman of BLS. Yeah, I'm never doing that again. So thank you for watching. Comment, like and subscribe. If you want me to do some more Train Sim World videos, please do let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye for now.